Let's be honest for a second. When you close your eyes and picture Andrew Walker, what do you see? You probably see him wearing a cozy cable knit sweater, standing in a snowy small town, holding a mug of hot cocoa, and looking lovingly at a woman who just realized she needs to save her family's Christmas tree farm. We get it. We are obsessed with that version of Andrew too. He is the unofficial king of Hallmark, the guy who made Three Wise Men and a Baby an instant classic, and the heartthrob who has charmed us in over 24 romantic movies. But here is the tea, folks. The real Andrew Walker isn't running on hot cocoa and gingerbread alone. If you follow him on Instagram, you know he's a health enthusiast, a devoted husband to fellow entrepreneur Cassandra Troy, and a guy who loves a good gathering. And recently, he's traded in the mistletoe for a gave. Yes, you read that right. Your favorite leading man has entered the chat with his very own premium tequila brand, Enaloma. And before you roll your eyes and think, great, another celebrity spirit, stop right there. This isn't just a famous face slapped on a generic bottle. This is a passion project that is surprisingly emotional, deeply personal, and spoiler alert, actually delicious. Grab a glass, and maybe a lime, because we are taking a deep dive into the most unexpected plot twist of Andrew Walker's career. From Christmas cookie matchup to Mexico. So, how does a guy known for filming in fake snow end up making tequila in the heat of Mexico? For Andrew, it wasn't about jumping on a bandwagon, it was about connection. In interviews, Andrew has always been open about his love for the gathering. He's the guy who wants everyone at the table laughing, sharing stories, and being present. In his household, tequila wasn't a party shot you regretted the next morning. It was a sipping spirit shared during meaningful conversations. He partnered with his longtime friends to create Enaloma, a name that translates to in the soul. Doesn't that just kick you right in the feels? It's so Hallmark, but in the best way possible. The brand was born out of a desire to bottle that feeling of warmth and friendship. It's not about the party, it's about the people at the party. It's about the spirit of community. It's about sharing a moment. That is exactly what I tried to do with my movies. And it's exactly what we are doing with this bottle. Why this isn't your average celebrity tequila. We have to talk about the quality, because this is where Andrew's health nut side really shines. If you've seen Andrew, you know the man takes care of himself. He runs, he hikes, and he and his wife run Little West, a successful cold-pressed juice company. He is not going to put his name on something full of sugar, additives, and chemicals. Enaloma is what they call additive-free tequila. Here is why that matters, and why you'll thank him the next morning. No hidden syrups. Many mass-market tequilas add glycerin or syrup to make it smooth. Enaloma is smooth naturally because of how it's distilled. 100% Blue Weber agave, sourced from the highlands of Jalisco. It's the real deal. The process. It's aged to perfection without shortcuts. It's clean drinking. It's the kind of drink you can enjoy while watching Bottled with Love, without feeling like you need a stunt double to get you out of bed the next day. It aligns perfectly with the lifestyle Andrew actually lives, balanced, healthy, but fun. The Three Wise Men connection. Okay, we have to go there. We know what you're wondering. Do Tyler Hines and Paul Campbell drink this stuff? If you follow the hunks of Hallmark, our nickname, not theirs. Okay, maybe theirs too. You know these guys are actually best friends in real life. They support each other's projects relentlessly. There is something genuinely heartwarming about seeing Andrew share his creation with his co-stars. It reinforces that the chemistry we see on screen isn't fake. When you buy a bottle of Enaloma, you kind of feel like you're getting an invite to that inner circle. You can picture them sitting around a fire pit, cracking jokes, and sipping this exact reposado. It sells the fantasy, sure, but it also sells the reality. Friendship matters. A family affair. One of the most relatable things about Andrew Walker is his partnership with his wife, Cassandra. In a world of fleeting Hollywood romances, they are the real deal. While Inaloma is Andrew's venture, it pairs beautifully with Cassandra's business. They often promote mixing the tequila with her Little West juices for a clean, fresh cocktail. It's a husband and wife power move that is honestly #couple goals. It turns the tequila from a hard liquor into a wellness lifestyle component. It's not about getting wasted. It's about crafting a beautiful cocktail with fresh ingredients, sitting on the porch with your spouse after the kids are asleep, and exhaling after a long week. How to drink like a Hallmark star. So, you've been influenced. You want to try it. But if you aren't a big tequila drinker, how should you serve it? We've got you covered. 1. The Walker Way, neat. Andrew usually recommends sipping the Reposado or Anedo neat, no ice, or with a single large ice cube. This lets you taste the vanilla and caramel notes from the barrel aging. Sip it slowly. Treat it like a fine wine. 2. The Clean Margarita, forget the neon green mix. 2 ounces Inaloma Blanco. 1 ounce fresh lime juice. 0.5 ounces agave nectar. Shake with ice and pour. Pro tip: add a splash of Little West, the clover juice, if you can get your hands on it. 3. The movie marathon sipper, pour a glass of the Anedo. Add a slice of orange. Press play on a Maple Valley Christmas. Enjoy. The verdict: is it worth the hype? Look, we love Andrew Walker. We'd probably buy a brand of toaster ovens if he told us they were full of soul. But the reviews for Inaloma are legitimately glowing, separate from his celebrity status. Tequila aficionados, the snobs, not just the fans, are praising the flavor profile. It's getting high marks for being floral, slightly sweet without additives, and incredibly smooth. It turns out, the guy who puts 110% into every character he plays puts the same amount of effort into his business. He didn't just lend his face, he lent his heart. The emotional takeaway: why does this partnership work so well? Because it breaks the mold. It reminds us that our favorite stars are multi-dimensional. Andrew Walker isn't just the boyfriend in a TV movie. He's an entrepreneur, a connoisseur, and a guy who values quality. Buying a bottle of Inaloma feels less like buying merchandise and more like buying into a philosophy. A philosophy that says, slow down, savor the moment, call your friends, drink the good stuff because life is too short for bad tequila. And honestly, we'll raise a glass to that.